Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, I can hear you. Well, that's even better. Maybe I need to jack it up a bit. Morning, Cam. Morning, Pete. Let me get this party started in a little bit. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go to the boys' room before we get started. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
What's up, Vito? Hey, welcome to your first meeting. Oh my God, I have a new recruit here. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's pretty cool. What's up, Vito? How are you?
Good morning, everyone.
Morning. Well, welcome to your first team meeting. I think out of everyone I've recruited since I've been here, you're the first. So thank you. I'm super happy. But yeah, and then you and Lorna are, not you and Lorna, you and Lena are collaborating on a project, right?
Oh, I suppose, yes, we.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I think it's in the meeting. So when we get to it, feel free to you could say anything you want about it. It's an income property, right?
Right, correct.
Yeah, okay. It's in the meeting. So once we get there, say anything you want. I don't know if Lena's in the meeting. But yeah.
Me?
Go at it.
Okay.
Hi, Maury.
Hi, Cameron.
Did you guys watch Maury's class yesterday? No? Yes?
So-
I'm asking the audience.
Oh, some people did. People were on. It was great. Who's the new person? I want to welcome him. I think I met him in the office one day. Let me
Vito.
see.
Lena's friend.
Hi. Yes. Hi. How are you? Welcome.
Good.
I'm glad you joined us.
Yes.
Good.
I'm glad to be
Let's
here.
go, Vito.
Hi, Joey. Good.
So Vito is new, but he's already writing up offers, and he's definitely got some
Love it.
experience in real estate. Interesting character.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, this is our warm up, Vito. We usually start about 5 after. People mosey on in.
The slackers, you mean?
Yeah, myself included.
Yes.
Far be it from me to point a finger. Let's start with tell me something good. Let's get that started.
March is done. First quarter over. Jump into April tomorrow.
First quarter is in the bag.
Oh my God.
It was a good one for the office. We had some record months as a group and as an office. It was you guys really killed it in the first 3 months. There was no, one of the byproducts of this COVID experience was the drive, right? The force that individuals engaged in just pushing forward. That lost time was made up in the third and fourth quarter, and that momentum carried us all the way through the beginning of the year. There are some agents who had their one of their best months ever in January, and it was that momentum is just it's flowing right into what is about to be seasonally our high season too, right? December, January, February are seasonally slower months, and I think it's a combination of things. I think it's agents kind of take their foot off the pedal. I think that the sellers are distracted and the buyers are distracted because of the phenomenon of last year, that seasonality kind of went out the window, and be nice if that became a trend, really. Anybody have any
Joey, I have a tell me something good or whatever you call that.
yeah, come on, that's what we call
I
it.
This might have been mentioned at several team meetings. I don't come to a lot of them, but it applies to everybody. So I had to renew my license for the 3rd time. And it's also a fill the bucket because I always go to two people for many, many years if I have a question about something, if I want their opinion. So I asked Eileen, I said, I've been using First Tuesday 3 times or whatever to renew my license, which is an online company. I said, do you use anybody else? And she says, yes, I use this company called, I don't know if it's pronounced Revi or Revi, it's Revei. And I am telling you guys, all of you have to renew your license all the time, right? It is the fastest, easiest thing I have ever done. I love Eileen for this. Usually it takes, as you all know, several hours online because that's how they lay it out, because you're supposed to study for whatever it is, 45 hours.
Yeah.
This thing is they have a webinar through Eventbrite. It's $85. It is supposed to be 3 hours. It's literally only 2.5 hours. And they do it every 2 weeks. So you just pull up the calendar whenever. And they literally tell you everything. Their handouts you print. It's for the different tests. How many are there? 8, I can't remember. 10 questions, true or false. They go through everything to explain it. So you're learning at the same time. And then that same day, you know how you have to take it 3 days in a row because it has to be spread out?
Yeah.
He does it from 9:30 to 11:30. You're done. I took my first 4 tests right after. They give you what, 15 minutes per test. I did them in 5 minutes, 100%, 100%, 100%. The questions are multiple choice, the real ones. They give you everything as true and false. So it's just slightly worded difference. Just have to use your head. The next day, I went to set a test. For some reason, it let me take both days. I was done in 2 days. And literally total, including the webinar, I think I was done in 2.5 hours total, which would have taken me like 20 hours or something.
Yeah.
Everybody, this is what you should do.
Eileen put it in the chat box.
Oh, thank you, Eileen. Anyway, make sure you don't go to revijust.com and buy their online. You want to do the webinar. It's different. It's the webinar with the guy teaching it. That's only 2 hours.
That's amazing. Amazing. Yay. Thank you, Marisa. Anybody else tell me something good? Oh, tell me something good that happened this week. Nothing.
All right, I'll share, Joey.
There you go. Thanks, Ben.
My house is finally ready to be moved in. The paint's done, carpet's done, and it's been sitting vacant for about a month. So very excited about that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You guys have been in temporary housing all this time?
Well, the temporary housing became 5 years. But yeah, we were basically leasing for some time, just waiting into different investments and so on. And now finally, the kids are gonna get their own rooms. You guys know I have 4 kids. If you get there, now you do know. Now they are gonna get their own rooms. And now the big issue that this might apply for your clients as well, guys, is that furniture is they're backlogged. We'll be sleeping on the floor or at least using our old stuff until 3-4 months from now for stuff to be built. I guess that's what they're telling us. So
it's really affected the furniture business dramatically because a lot of those shops were shut down. I think Tiffany was waiting a couple months for a sofa, and then she got it, and it was the wrong one. It sounded something like that, right?
Oh no.
Right?
Yeah, that was the whole thing. But it is important, for sellers. We were just talking to one of our sellers, like if they're moving into another house, they should take all their furniture with them, versus like leaving some for staging, because otherwise they won't have anything to sleep on or use.
Right.
So.
Yeah, for a long time.
Mm.
Yeah, great. Thanks for the tidbit, you two. Any other, and congratulations moving into your new place, or your old new place, right?
No. It's a new place. We sold our place 5 years ago, waiting for the market to do something.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and they never did. So anyway, we're back. We're moving to a new place.
You acquired a new place. Excellent. Enjoy.
Thank you.
There's nothing like a new home. It's fun. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. And I'm sure the kids will enjoy it, having their own space, right? Anybody else tell me something good? Missing anything? No, it was one of those weeks. Wasn't exciting. Wasn't as fulfilling as you like it to be. All right. Well, make something. I'm going to be going to Yosemite with my daughter for the next 4 days. So that's something good. I'll be her and I will be adventuring. We're not quite sure. It's a little kind of a last minute production, but we have a place to stay, and we know where we're going, and so it's the great outdoors.
That's awesome.
We'll figure it
That's
out,
awesome.
right? Let's go. Well, all right. Well, let's get the party started. What do you got there, Cam? Cam's got some exciting stuff going on today. Here we go, classes. Ed, the morning check-in, nothing like it.
Morning check-ins, a shot of espresso for your business every morning, 9 a.m., Monday through Friday. This morning we went over some stats, looking at what's going on in the market. Interesting discussion. Inventory rates are super low throughout the country. And I don't just mean like a little low. I mean, in some states, they're 60% lower than where they were this time last year, which is just an enormous reduction in inventory. But we were actually noticing that in LA, in many of the zip codes we deal with, it's actually the same as it was last year, if not even slightly higher. So that's just, I don't know, just an interesting, it's been on my mind. So I was just pointing that out.
Yeah.
But in the morning, we talk about things like that, as well as just covering whatever real estate issues people are having. And so we all kind of learn together and work through issues together. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think we've been historically low for so many years that any lower would be even more tragic for us.
Right.
It hasn't stopped, the multiple offers in the tens of tens, right? I heard, it's not an old wives' tale. There was a couple properties that like 70 plus offers on them. I heard somebody say there was one property that had over 120 offers on it. It's just, crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah. All right. And that slides right into your next slide, Ed.
So I will tell you what, for the coaching corner, what I really want to do today is I just want to give a shout out, because there's a crew of people and that all kind of came in at about the same time. That's Eric Bailey and Jenny Turkson and Yvette Millman, Hayden, Gabrielle, and all of them are kind of growing together. Oh, and Durand, I don't want to leave Durand out. Forgive me if I left anybody out there, but there's a whole crew of people like all kind of came in at about the same time and who have been helping each other out like a little posse, and they're all making headway into the industry, and it's really neat to see happen. They're all pushing forward in their businesses, and it's just there's a whole new crop of agents that are climbing up the ranks at KW Larchmont, and that's a fun thing to get to be a part of it and to get to watch and coach along. So just wanted to give a shout out to all of them.
There's plenty of room at the top. Speaking of which, Maury gave a great class on how yesterday on his journey in his first year, and it was really, really great. I think everyone should take a look at it. We'll post it up on our YouTube page. It's he has a lot of great information in there, and it's demystifies a bunch of real estate myths, right, about what is possible.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's go. What else you got there? What's that? Ed, did you cover everything? Is that you? You good, Ed?
I just wanted to cover that, and just to give a shout out to Maury about how cool it was for him to take some time out from his schedule to give back. And that's one thing I love about KW Larchmont. There's so many people in our office who give back and are very generous with their time and money and everything else to help out other people in the office. Very, very cool.
I agree. Agreed. All right. Next. Upcoming classes. Scott Leroy Marketing, touching on anything that's related to KW Command. Every day He is live on there answering questions about KW Command from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. The link is in our daily update. Cameron puts it in there. Scott is an amazing resource. Also tomorrow, right? Live webinar, 9 a.m. Our time, diving into smart plans for KW Command, really going deeper and deeper into smart plans. Smart plans are a way for you to systematically stay connected to your clients, all right? And Tristan, Paul, and Jeff will be diving into that tomorrow, 9 a.m. This is a new class that I'm doing. That I read this article and guess what the article's name was? 8 Skills for 2021, and I found it to be really, really compelling. There's some idiosyncrasies that clients are looking for, some skill sets that will help bulletproof your deals. And I'm going to be going over that at 12 o'clock tomorrow, right? Is that right? Tomorrow between 12 and
Says
1.
April 15th.
April 15th. Thank goodness, because I'm out of the office tomorrow.
Tomorrow plus 14 more days.
Yes, thank you. Keep me on track, Maury. I'm excited about doing this. Like very, very excited about teaching this class. I think we could build into something. Yep. I like the graphic there, Cam. KW Masterminds, April 21st through 22nd. It's a great way. If you're a MAPS coaching, you are already signed up for it. But if not, you can join in. It's April 21st and 22nd. And it is, you get into mastermind groups that are led by KW MAPS coaches that are that help you at you're put into groups with your same level, and so you're dealing with issues and problems of that come up in your level of building business, and there's a bunch of different breakout sessions and such. It's really good. Target farming, Ben, you want to talk about this? I love the graphic.
Yeah. So guys, so on that date, I will be teaching a class on target farming, target marketing. I'll go into that a little bit in the segment as well. But basically, starting tomorrow, Prop 19 drops, and one of the pieces there is that if you're 55 and older now, you can move basically anywhere, or not basically, you can anywhere in California and take your tax basis with you. So we'll figure out how to find those clients, get their addresses, of course, but also the phone numbers and emails if you want to do that as well, and market to them.
Excellent, 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 excellent. Tell the story to them, right? Great. Thanks, Ben. And Tiffany's having a sell your home webinar that I guess we're all invited to on April 24th, 11 to 1 p.m. There's an Eventbrite that'll go out. Excellent. Ignite 2.0 is returning. When is that? January, February, March, April 26th. Can't let out my fingers. So anyone's interested, we do that on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, from 11:30 to 12:45. And Ignite 2.0 will be coming up again tomorrow. And something Maury said yesterday in his class was, it is one of the principles of doing business, 6 principles of business, and that is commitment to education. And what he told everybody is like, hey, I just took every class. I took Ignite. I took Ignite 2.0. Any opportunity to learn and to advance my understanding of the process or the gathering of opportunities, he was in. So it's for everyone. It's not just for new agents, right? Come on, Cam. Core service. I know Andy is on a plane. She just got on a plane. Is the lovely Raha with us? Yes, she is. How you doing today, Raha?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
You know, making, yeah, I lost my colloquialism.
No worries.
I was almost there.
So today I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about, and I was hoping Ben could help me here. So today I wanted to talk about title and owners, and when we write up listing agreements and how we find out who the sellers are. So let's say you have a contact and a person you talk to. You send the listing agreement out, but it's important to do your due diligence to see if there's anyone else on title. For example, there are a lot of like trusts or LLCs, and to make sure that all the sellers that have to sign will sign the listing agreement. And how do we find that out? Well, we can always reach out to Ben. He can, help prepare a property profile, or, we can check the prelim. We can make sure that we know who the owners are. I've been seeing a lot of people that aren't on the listing agreement and they have to sign it later. So it's better to be as prepared as you can be, so that you don't run into any issues later on.
Yeah, I mean, the average client doesn't look at their title, right? After they buy the house, right? You could have been married, or and now a widow, or divorced or something like that, and
Right.
sometimes that title information doesn't get changed. It's not unusual, so it's really good to just
Understand the situation. Yeah.
just know who the players are, because to Raha's point, anybody who's on that title needs to be on that contract, to get that deal closed, right? It has to have the full consent of everyone on the title to transfer it.
Yes, and the tricky ones are the LLCs and the trust,
Yes.
because you can't really see who's on there. So we
Yeah,
just
yeah.
always need to make sure we add one of those representative capacity signature forms, so that we mention all the managing members or trustees.
Right.
If you guys have, questions about a particular situation or anything, you can always reach out to me. I'm happy to help you, and we'll talk to Ben and we'll figure it out.
Does the signatory, what is the document that a signatory of the trust uses to prove their position?
Yeah, so that's the representative capacity signature form, and on that you can check whether it's power of attorney, if it's an estate, if it's an LLC or a corporation or a trust sale, and once you check that, and then you have separate section where you mention who the representative is for that
Got it.
entity.
Got it.
Yes. So you always add that on, and then escrow always handles, and title handles all the trust paperwork, and they get all that information that they need. But just so you have the right person signing the docs.
Yeah. It's important. Making the decision to list with you, number one, and to be able to actually close the deal.
Yes.
All right, great. Thanks, Raha.
Thank you.
All right, Ben, you're up next.
Hey guys. Yeah. So just add on to that a little bit. Thanks, Raha, for bringing that up. But absolutely, once you guys get a listing, for sure, get a profile from me, or at least before you go to your listing. On top of that, just to verify all signatures and all names, I can pull the latest grant deed for you as well, to make sure that we're all on the same page. And yes, trusts and LLCs are a little bit more difficult, but exactly what Raha was saying, we will verify all that information. And by doing this sooner now than later, we don't have to make any amendments or whatnot, to the contract, so that we can close without issue. So perfect. And then also want to just talk a little bit about inventory, like what Joey and what Ed was saying. There is no inventory. There really isn't much too much inventory out there. So I just got an email yesterday from another team lead from another KW office, and this is Orange County, but he did reference MLS. So I'm pretty sure it goes, you know, across all MLSs, but just double check that, please. But ultimately, you know, with the new coming soons that are coming out, as long as your clients have an exclusive buyer broker agreement with you, you can show that property legally. And on top of that, you know, you can also show any property inside, you know, your brokerage as well. So with that said, you know, let's try to move those properties and keep it all in-house. And I think For Living might even be trying to put it all under one umbrella later on. So
Yeah,
that'll be even more, yeah, more inventory for you guys to keep it all in-house. But that's not even the goal there. The goal is more so to get your clients some actual inventory before it actually hits the market, right? So just keep that in mind. You guys are in a great situation, great office, great setup, and appreciate everybody's support.
Thank you, Van. We appreciate your support also. All right, it's a
Awesome.
team. Okay, next we have. All right, agent happenings. Let's
If I could
go.
just interject real quick, excuse
Who's
me.
that? Brian?
It's Brian. Yeah. Hey guys.
Get in there.
I just wanted to step in. I've got a little update here for you guys regarding Zillow. I've heard from multiple people that they're having issues with their leases, in particular, syncing with Zillow. I just want to let you guys know that I am on it. I've reached out to the tech support, the tech team that we have, and Zillow directly. So I'm just in the process of hearing back from them. So I hope to have this issue fixed soon. Just want to let you guys know. And in addition to that, one thing that I did get from them, and I'll have more information on this later, is that when you upload all your information in the KW listing service, if you have an apartment and you list it as other in the property type, it's going to show up on Zillow as a house, and you're going to get people asking you if they can buy a house for $2,000. So just, make sure that you're as specific as possible, put in exactly what it is, and that should get at least part of the issue solved. For the rest of it, as I said, I'm working on it, and I'll get you guys an update once I have more.
Yeah, so
It's
yeah.
Lorna, can I just jump in really quickly? We had a listing that leased, and Zillow has made it active again. It's not active in the MLS, it was leased, and we changed it in Zillow and they've made it active again. So I don't know if that's happening to anybody else, but when you talk to them, I've sent them a note and they responded, they got it, but haven't resolved it yet. If you wouldn't mind mentioning that as well, I'd appreciate it.
So Zillow is going through the growing pains of being a brokerage. Okay. They changed their platform, and in that they started with, play to pay on leases, right? And now, they're just having informational their transfer of they have different obligations as a brokerage than they do as a internet information provider. Okay, so in that there is some pain, but while we have our own pain, this is Zillow's issue. Right, and this particular issue is Zillow's issue, right, to solve. So, moving away from showing time. Oh yeah, this is Zillow's issue, not KW's issue or any other brokerage's issue. It's Zillow's processing of the information that is at fault here. Just
and by Joy, well, they're like, I'm the listings not showing now on Zillow unless they are separately paid for.
That's my understanding. Leases.
Yeah.
Leases.
Yeah. And listen, like Zillow has always been like the fake news of real estate. Like as long, like, as I've been around, like, it's like so much, especially after the closing, it takes them like a month to, you know, like to reflect it on their end, both for sales and for leases. And I just wanted to clarify what Brian meant, because I do deal with a lot of leases. I had that issue with the subcategory of apartments. Apartments are actually a subcategory. It's not one of those fields that you must fill. You're like, it's just something that you do want to find and check off, because otherwise it's not going to properly be displayed on Zillow and some other platforms which have different categories than MLS categories. So I really strongly recommend that you do check it off, because otherwise your listing is not going to be visible to people who just specifically click only on their like filters, like on apartments.
Yeah. They're moving from a platform of, this is a kind of, you know, what do they call the Zestimate? The Zestimate is a game, right? That's what the owner, you know, when the owner was confronted a couple of years ago with the fact that his own property he sold was like
a million off.
Yeah, his estimate was like $1 million off. He's like, well, you know, this estimate isn't, you know, it's not an appraisal. It's like it's a toy, right? Is the way he characterized it. So, but now, if you're saying you're a brokerage and you have this toy, it's a different kind of responsibility, right? It's a different fiduciary duty. Is my perspective. So there's you know, there's going to be some growing pains in that process for them.
Yeah.
Again, their problem. Don't make it your problem.
So can I ask, for anybody who's dealt with this, like you said, the pay to play with Zillow, not sure that I want to do it, but how does it work? Like if does it feed through from KWLS like it used to and they send you a bill, or do you have to actually go into Zillow and load it? Does anybody know? That's a resounding silence.
No, I'm guessing you probably have to go in and post it though, if they're asking you to pay for it.
So I actually do pay for my leasing on Zillow, and you have to search it on Google and do Zillow renter. What is it?
Rental manager.
Renter manager. Rental manager. And then you have to click on the properties tab and then input the information in, and then they invoice you, they bill you.
It's just hard to find that section.
Hey, Angelia, why don't you just get on the
As you can tell, I don't personally do it. I do it for
no judgment.
my
You shouldn't
team
be
is
doing it. You shouldn't be doing it, but
she's the ghost attendee apparently.
That why it's not feeding through is because you actually do have to. I mean, I used to do that anyway because they were my own properties. But is that why it's not feeding through? Is because they want you to go through that process and pay?
Well, why it's not feeding through is because
They're not posting anything. You're not paying for it.
Yeah, they're not accepting it. They're filtering it out.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, they're filtering it out. So they create a revenue stream. All right, enough about the Z. Let's move on to enough about them. How about us? Cam, that was your cue. Okay, birthdays. Cece, Kelly, Brian Studzenacher, Michael Stern, all have birthdays this week. It's a light week for birthdays. Huh. Some closed escrows. You got Jacqueline Jantz on Fayette and Jim Cohn on Bronson. I believe that's his own property. Congratulations. And some new escrows. Russell, Red Real Estate Group on two deals there. Paul Yu has 2, Laura has 2, Peter O has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy bananas. And Pete Bonacore has 2 more. Wow. Wow.
Yay.
And some also new escrows, Heidi and Eileen, congratulations. Heidi, congratulations. Josh Mendoza put 2 in. Congratulations to Josh. Craig and David Lubell. Dragona, congratulations. And On, congratulations. I talked to On this week. He said downtown is coming back. That the sales are starting to go through. People's kind of consternation about the whole downtown experience is lightening up a little bit. So if anybody's interested, that's an insider's view of the downtown market. Closed lease from Russell Roney. Congratulations, Russell. And some new listings. Yay. Lena, you want to talk about this Inca property, this 4-unit?
Yeah, hold on. Can you guys hear me okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is the property I've been talking to about. This is a 1226 and 1228 Browning. It's 2 separate structures, fully rehabbed. So those, what you're seeing now are the back 2 units. Those are both 1-in-1s. The one to the left is smaller, about 500 square feet. The one to the right is around 725, with that little awning as a bonus room with a half bath down there. Each unit has private yard space and a private enclosed garage. They're really nice. The front house will be 2-and-2. Again, fully rehabbed. Every single unit has private yard space, enclosed locked garages. And what people don't know is the green light just happened for the George Lucas Museum, and it's going to be super close to there. I'm going to be pushing out an article on it. It's going to be very, very cool. And, that's it. We're looking at 1850. Looks like we're going to primarily try to sell all 4 units. That has to do with some financing on a TIC, on a smaller unit. So we may list it both ways, but we're leaning right now to that for it being 1850, expecting it on the market in about 4 weeks. But if anybody wants to see the back units, they're fully complete, and I can make an appointment with you to get out there to see them.
That's excellent. That looks great, Lena.
Have rental comps for that area?
I do, and if anybody wants a worksheet, I have prepared numerous ones, but one with assumptions on rent based on this price point, based on rents in the area. Yes.
So based on that research, what's the GRM on it?
I have to look right now, 15 something. We're going at approximately $3 a square foot, although the unit that's the smaller one, as you know, will get a little more than that. It's super. I love that unit to the left. It's got a 160 square foot deck with views of the Hollywood sign. So he did a really, really nice job. Oh, and fully vacant, everybody's been cash for keys and out of there. So.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. Let's figure that out.
Okay, text me or something after the meeting and we can coordinate. And I'm actually going to be down there tomorrow morning at 10. If anybody is interested, I happen to be going down meeting the bank. So yeah, so that's it. Happy to answer any and all questions on it.
Yeah, I could tell you that it's been meticulously overhauled. So it's taken a while doing it, right?
Yeah, he got stuck with COVID for a while with construction. So.
Yep. Excellent. Looks good, Lena. Congrats. All right. Next is. Oh, me and Journey. 1.19 million, a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,050 square feet on Manhattan Place. 1122, let me try that again. 1112 South Manhattan Place. Excellent. Yay. Hey, Ian. Leaf Martinoff in Lake Balboa. 3-bedroom, 3-bath. Looks like 2-story for 610,000. Wow. 1,800 square feet. It's, you know, it's a condo, but it looks quite lovely. Lot of square footage. De Young Her, a lease, 4750, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, on 111 Grand. 5th floor, I would say. Christina has her lease on Warner. Actually, I think this is a new one, 4-bedroom, 4-bath. Any color on that? It looks like a really nice little property.
Yeah, it's actually the property that my clients bought from the red team last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's in Carthay Circle on Warner, amazing street. It is fully gutted down to the studs and remodeled. It's got 4 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 4 bath. The 3 bedrooms on top are all en suites. Very nicely done. Massive backyard. There's an ADU that is not going to be accessible because they're in the process of getting permits with HPOZ to get the ADU set up, and that's probably going to be for next year.
Right.
We are looking for either short-term, up to 6 months to a year, but we're not intending to lease it out longer than 1 year. So if you've got people that are looking for a short-term lease, this would be ideal.
Great place. Great place for your family to live while you're doing renovations on your property.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have Dragona, Ridgely.
Yes, just down the block from me in Wilshire Vista, just between San Vicente and Pico, 1 block east of Hauser, a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, lower unit lease. 3450, like very nicely, like hardwood floors, renovated last year. There's like a really cute outdoor area in the back that's shared for tenants. So let me know if you have anybody.
Excellent. Thanks, Dragona. Marisa, you want to talk about your Marine Street unit, one?
Sure. Yeah, this is a 3-level townhouse. There are only 4 units and it's an end unit. It's the front unit. So it's green. It has great, incredible light. It's built in 1981, but they redid the whole place a few years ago, and then it was just recently painted. It's an incredible location. It's right off Lincoln. You can walk to Whole Foods and Starbucks, Gelson's, La Cabana. It's a mile from the beach. It's walkable to Rose. I'm going to list it tomorrow, and it's going to be on Supra. So if you have anybody interested, it has 2 parking spaces in the garage that are side by side, and there's a storage unit in front of each parking space for extra storage.
That's a plus. They're deeded parking spots, or can you do
Yeah,
that?
they're deeded parking spots.
Yeah.
So one of the units has its own garage, and then the community garage, security garage that's underneath is just for the other 3 units.
Oh. Excellent. Do you have guest parking in there?
No guest parking, but there's always plenty of parking on Marine.
Excellent. It's far enough away from the beach, right?
Yeah, it's only 1 mile. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All
far.
right. Next is, boom. Congratulations on all the new listings this week. Great job, guys. Yay. Ed's a clapping. Let's go. Good job.
Joey,
All right.
can I
Yeah.
pitch a coming soon? Tracy?
Absolutely.
Thank you, darling. Tracy and I have a beautiful one coming up in Madison Heights, which is in Pasadena. It's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath. Each of the bedrooms is en suite. The master is fantastic. It's got a lot of real Italian touches. It's beautiful, near the Huntington Library and near the California Institute of Technology. It's coming out at $2.4 million, just under 2,900 square feet. And we'll be showing probably mid-April.
Excellent. 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 Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you. Let me know if you guys have somebody.
Yeah. How much is it again?
2.4.
2.4.
Steal, baby. A steal.
there a pool, Lorna?
Yes, you can have it too, whoever that was.
No, I said,
There's no pool.
there isn't.
There's no pool.
All right, space for a pool?
Yes.
There you go.
Absolutely.
All right. Anybody else have a property
Yeah.
they want to?
I have a pocket
Yeah,
listing.
Pete, go for it.
222 South Plymouth. It is just under 3,400 square feet plus a 600 square foot garage conversion guest house. And we've been showing it. We're at 3,995, easy to show. So if anyone has anyone, call me. There are particulars about the property, about the house that needs some love.
It's going to stay as a pocket, Pete.
No, they're moving to Nashville. So we're bringing in staging company in 2 weeks. We'll do the bells and whistles and launch it if we don't get it sold prior to.
Excellent.
Sorry,
All
Pete,
right.
you said it needs work though?
It has the smallest kitchen you'll ever see for 3,400 square feet. However, it has a guest quarters and a big utility room, so it plays nicely without adding square footage to blow out those rooms and create a great kitchen. But it needs, but someone would have to do that.
Pete, what was that address again?
222 South Plymouth Boulevard. Just a couple blocks from the village. Great location.
And it was
3,995. That's as a pocket. Well, if we don't get it sold off market, then we'll launch it at 3.8, a little more aggressively priced.
How easy is it to show?
I can, aside from tomorrow, I can show it really quickly because they're out of town now. They'll be out of town again, going to Nashville to find their new home. So short notice. I'm showing it today at 2, easy to show.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Pete.
Okay.
Anybody else have a property that they,
I do.
Christina?
It's definitely a pocket right now. I don't know, I'll probably go live in a couple of weeks, but it's a complete utter fixer. I'm actually releasing this to you guys before I'm even releasing it to my own developers, but just kind of letting you know. It's in downtown Culver. The address is, what is the address on the Sherborne? Sherborne?
You get a 3350 Sherborne Drive.
3350 Sherborne Drive. It's a corner lot, over 6,000 square foot. It's got a permitted ADU with its own separate address on it, but it is a major fixer or a total tear down with the rebuild. My developer is he's letting this property go because we're looking at a different location, and he's gonna let it go at 1.16.
116?
Yeah, 1.6, and he can RTI it to like one of those modern farmhouse, type of builds. Anyways, it's on a great location of downtown Culver, so that's available. 1.6, okay?
Excellent. The address, Lena, was 3350 Sherborne.
Yeah, 3350 Sherborne? Yes.
3350 Sherborne.
I listen on occasion.
And then I've got another one over in Pruis. It's by Cadillac and La Cienega. It's a small lot, 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath. It's not new, it's a resale, and that one's gonna be on at 1.3.
Wow.
Great pocket location right there as well. So let me know. And that's currently tenant occupied, but their lease ends in May. And we will be, remodeling that to, get it back on the market.
Excellent. Thank you, Christina. Anyone else have a property they want to pitch?
I have a condo coming up. It's 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, totally gutted and redone for the sale. And it'll be vacant starting tomorrow, and we'll go on the market in a couple of weeks. But it's a low price point in Whittier. We're listing it at $369, and the HOA is $156 a month.
Wow.
So it's a low HOA too.
That's quite livable, right? Well, Congrats, Rob. All right. Before I move
Hey,
on.
Joey, it's
Oh, there
Tracy.
she
Can I
is.
say something real quick?
Yes, you may.
Okay, my 1 bedroom, 2 bath condo listing off of on Sunset and Laurel. My sellers are going to install washer dryer hookups. So that's going to be a change that I haven't really made on the MLS yet, but they're doing that because I advised them it would probably be, a good move. So if anyone has a client who's looking for a really big 1 bedroom, really bright condo in that area, please contact me because as soon as that's up, we're going to raise the price a little bit.
All right. Excellent.
Thank you.
Oh, all right. Perfect. All right. Anyone else? Okay, let's move forward.
Well, I have a lease coming up at the Barker Block if anyone's looking for anything at the Barker Block.
Okay. You should talk to Russell Roney. He does leases in there all day, every day. He might have some spillover. Right?
Okie dokie.
Cameron, what you got, bud? Oh, he loves these special announcements. Wait till you guys see this. he's gonna share. Cameron's been working on this for the last few weeks, and he is just incredibly passionate about it. He pulled this together in a very, very beautiful way, and he created a single portal for us to access all the different amenities of Keller Williams and our office and the region. So I think he's ready to go with it, right, Cam?
Yeah, so our agent services portal, it has every single resource you need, all in one place. You have 2 different versions. There's one that's great for new agents. Maybe you have an assistant, anything like that, where you might need a description of where the Google Drive is, command, connect, all that stuff. It's on there. And we also
single
have
access. Single access point is what we're trying to create for all of these different amenities.
Yeah, and we also have another one that just has hot links for every single thing. It lays out everything for you. I'm going to show you guys a preview of it. I'll put the link in just because you're in the meeting. You'll be able to access it now if you want to. But it officially will be available tomorrow. If you ever want to access it, all you need is your market center code, which is 558. Should remember that. And give me 1 sec. I'll pull it up real quick.
It's very beautiful. Wait till you see.
Very excited.
Yes.
All right.
Why are we whispering?
Cool. So you guys, this is the agent services portal. Again, when you want to access it, it's just your market center code, which is 558. Type it in, and you're in. See, and this is your home screen. So again, Ignite, it launches on April 26th. We have a full events page that's constantly updated. So if you want to access any materials for Ignite, maybe we're doing like the shift series, all of that stuff is on there. We also have the KW concierge link that's on there too. I know it's really, really popular. Reminds you that Mastermind is coming up as well. And we also have a link to Red Day too, if I'm correct. Yes. We also have a Red Day link as well. All of that stuff that's available. This is our events calendar, again, constantly updated. And this will show you what's coming up for Ignite, coming up next month and also in May as well. We also have, again, this is a very quick preview, so I invite you guys to explore on your own, but we also have the Express page. And this, again, gives you every single thing you need. I highly recommend you put it into your favorites bar, but it gives you everything. So your Google Drive, KW Connect, Command, MLS, Calendar, My KW, Maybe you want to launch something with Fort Living or Michael Lewis. It's all there. We have the Ignite materials and the course list. YouTube channel, the Pivot Shift series. If you want to bring somebody on board, to always share the site with them and be like, hey, you know, we have all of these programs. We're different from other market centers. We have all of this available. We have the 66-day challenge. This is great if you're not super familiar with Command or Stat Leroy, always access that as well. And then we also have like all the Keller Williams direct resources, ideas, the calendar with all the revolving events put on by KW International. And this will just take you to the full version of the site. Again, Red Day, I really hope you guys donate. It's amazing. We're super excited about it. And if you have any questions, you can always shoot me an email. My info is always there. You can also go to our Facebook, Instagram page, all of that stuff. It's great. It's right there. But yeah, this is our agent services portal. There's all different types of links you can play around with. We have, like I said, concierge, it's all there. You click it, this gives you the full rundown taught by Ela on her class. And then if you click here, it takes you right to the KW concierge website. We also have our preferred vendors list. This will give you the Google Drive if you ever wanted to try and reach somebody, you know, maybe you have a painting project that needs to be done, chimney, whatever it is, it's done. Our roster is there if you want to contact anybody. All the stuff, it's all available. It's all yours. But yeah, this is what I've been working on.
And the website and the name for the website is kwagentservices.com.
KWLagentservices.com.
KWL, yep.
And I'll put it in the chat for you guys so you guys can see it.
The idea is that you have one point of entry, right? That you can go to kwlagentservices.com and you can, you know, find the information in all and directly get there through one point, right?
So is this
It's super dope. What's up, Charlotte?
Is this replacing the like my KW like the intranet thing, or
This is just for our office, Charlotte. Karen created this just for our office.
so it's not replacing KWLS, but is it replacing, you know how when you get the market center, like people post every day?
No, so this is its own brand new thing. It's literally just for our office. So
yeah, it's just a jump. It's a jump page for all of our amenities. Is what it is.
So do we have to create
There's no communication in here.
And you don't have to create an account. The password is just our market center number. So 558, it's the same thing you would use if you're on like Stat Leroy or anything like that.
Yeah.
All you have to do is type in 558 and you're in.
All you need to remember is 558.
Yes. I'm gonna put it on the launch page, put your market center number here. It's just so because we have our Google Drive here, so it's a very, you know, big secure document. So we don't want anybody to just access it. So that's why we have that password there. Yeah. Any other questions?
So you don't want, you said if other agents were interested in the market center to give them access to it, but you don't want us to give them access to it because of the Google Drive? I'm sorry, I just need some clarity.
Yeah, that's not what this is for. This is not what the market center is about. This is a functional piece of your interaction with the market center.
Okay.
So while it is an added value, it's not telling the story. Like it's not, you know, yeah, it's not. That's not the function. This is purely to, you know, get you where you need to go in the most efficient way possible.
Exactly. So it's, again, it just takes all of the legwork out of, you know, trying to hunt these things down. I remember, because you guys, I'm new, I just started a month ago. I remember I get a lot of questions being like, oh my God, what's Michael Lewis? What is Stat Leroy? Where is the concierge link? All that stuff, it's all here for you. And if there's ever any new vendors that we partner with, it's gonna be on here too. So it's just a launch page to sort of help you get to where you wanna go and access all services, basically.
Quick question. So, if this is a launch page, is there a way to get into like our KW agent accounts, like in order to access the internet? Is that something we can access?
Are you
through
talking about KWI, or are you talking about for the portal?
I guess it's the My KW
Yeah,
website.
so that's still that. So that's my KW. That's with KW International, and
Okay,
this is
nothing like
just for the Larchmont office. So that's still there. It's not going away. Command is still there. Connect is still there. All that stuff is still there. This is just specifically for our office.
If you want to get into that My KW, you just click on My KW, and then you'll have to, it'll prompt you to sign on.
Exactly. So like, you know, if I
See,
hit
it's right here.
this,
You want to get to like, boom.
it takes me to My KW intranet.
Wait, what did you click on?
Go back. So if you go to Essentials, right, you have your Google Drive, Connect, for My KW, My KW.
Okay.
Yeah, right now it's signing on to Brian's page. You have to link it to the sign on page.
Your page, right? This is just saved on this computer, but it will be your account. So you click it, it brings you to the My KW sign in page, put your stuff, saves it, and you're good.
Got it. Does that answer your question, Tiffany?
Yes.
Yeah.
And let me just check the.
I mean, he's done so much. It doesn't mean that it doesn't need to be fine tuned, right? But you know, start using it, and we'll figure out how to make it better.
And you're welcome, you guys. By the way, I'm looking at the chat. It's like I said, it's all yours. So please play around with it. I noticed we have a brand new agent here. His name's Vito. So we have a page for new agents too. Or if you're just, you know, you want to play around with the site and you want to find something, it's here. So we have a new agents portal as well. So, you know, there's the welcome video. If you want to get set up with Michael Lewis and don't have any of that done, you access it here. If you want to enroll in Ed's program, the PC program, it's here too. The onboarding questionnaire, maybe you're not fully set up yet. It's here as well. It's not just for new agents, but it's recommended. Education, it takes you right to our education portal. It has all of those access tasks. If you're teaching a class, you always use this button too. Ignite, all that stuff is here, right, you guys? So it takes the legwork out of finding.
It's amazing. First of all, it's amazing you got this much done in a couple of weeks, right? Really.
A lot of things, guys. I'm happy that it's here, and you know, I hope to grow it and make it like a big official thing for our office. But right now, it's a launch page that you guys could use, and like I said, it will just grow over time.
Yay, Cameron. Yay. Excellent job. Excellent job, Cameron. Yeah, we're excited about it. Long time coming. Great job.
And let me pull the presentation back up so we can wrap it up. I think we're almost done for today. Just one last thing. Red Day is coming up, so please donate. The website, it's in all the daily emails that we send up. We already have some donations, so I appreciate those who have donated. And it looks like Eileen just put the website on, so I appreciate you. Thank you, Eileen. But yes, we are really pushing. May 13th is the official Red Day. So if you're not able to donate and you have some lightly used materials at home, or you have any of the items, we have a full wish list I could send you guys. If you have any of those things, bring them into the office by May 12th. We'll drop them off on the 13th as well. And also trying to think, yeah, I think that's, oh, and Laura, she's also touring the actual site today. I really wanted to go, but I couldn't. But she is there actually touring the Hope of the Valley site just to see what they're doing. She's going to have a lot of photos, so we'll put them on the Instagram and Facebook page. So be on the lookout for those.
And the next few days, we will have some collateral social media pieces that you can use to link to our GoFundMe page and to promote with your clients, right? The idea is that you push this out into your communities, that you know that our KWL community is not bearing the full responsibility for raising this money, but you can use it as a way to interact and to show your community participation with your clients. It's a great cause. It really, really is.
Yeah, super excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have some collateral materials for you in the next few days that you can use in emails and social media.
Exactly.
Right? Excellent. All right, what do you got next, Cam? A red day, we talked about that a little bit, yeah. Wants and needs, did I miss anybody's wants and needs, fill the bucket kind of thing? Cameron, let me fill Cameron's bucket. Amazing, amazing job, Cameron. I'm so happy to be in business with you, and just you're taking ownership of so many things. Has been really invigorating for me at a time where I needed a little bump, right?
That's so, thank you.
I'm so grateful.
And thank you for everyone welcoming me into the team. I've come across a lot of people just within the past month and a half, and everyone I've met has been amazing and super awesome. So thank you for just having super great energy and being welcoming. And yeah, I appreciate all of you guys.
Perfect. All right. All right. Anybody else wants needs fill the bucket?
I have something.
Come on.
So I do have a listing coming up. It's a little early, but I have a house coming up in Culver City, like near West Los Angeles College over there. It's a single family, 3 and 2, 1268 square foot on a 5,200 square foot lot. It does have a really nice front and backyard. We'll be ready probably by the end of May, I would say. So if, just putting it on your radar if you have someone looking in Culver City. And we are also preparing another house in the Hollywood Dell that will probably be listed around 1.9 million. That one's a 3 and 3. So that one will be available end of June. And sorry, the Culver City one will be listed like 1.3 million.
Excellent.
Anyone
else?
The one you have coming in the Dell, Tiffany, what's the lot size on it? Does it have a pool?
It does have a pool.
Wow.
Lot size. I'll probably have to get back to you on that. I don't remember.
Yeah, I may have somebody that wants to see that one.
Okay. Yeah, reach out to me and I'll let you know.
Excellent. Anybody else wants or needs? All right, I'm gonna wrap you guys up. Have a great week, guys. I'll see you when I come back from Yosemite. I'll be all outdoorsy by then.
Watch out for bears.
I'll do my best. We're in a cabin. We're in a civilized sitch. All right, great guys. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.